What is up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Humaira Karimi. I'm a mindset and life upgrade mentor. I teach you how to rewire your thought patterns and change your belief systems about yourself so that you can start creating your desired reality. The way that you create your desired reality is by showing up in life in the same way that the version of yourself who lives your desired reality would show up. And in this video today, we are going to talk about a technique that you can use to start building micro habits in your current life that your ideal desired self would have. So that way you start to build a foundation and build momentum towards showing up as that version of you. Now, the reality is, when we think about the upgraded version of ourselves, there's probably a lot of things that you like to do, that you like to start doing in your life, that version of you does, that you are currently not doing for whatever reason it might be. Like, you're not just showing. I know for me personally, I have done this so many times in my life where I've had this idea of like, yeah, I'm going to glow up in my life, and then I go and I open up a Word document and I write down this whole outline of all these things that I'm going to do and all of these things that I'm going to start implementing in my life in order to hit this massive glow up. And let me tell you right now, that has never worked out, because you overwhelm yourself with like 25 different habits of this whole new version of yourself that you're supposed to wake up and start being tomorrow. And the reality is, that is just how we are designed to be. We are not designed to just start implementing all of these change into our life. The way that our minds work is to create familiarity. So when you go and implement like 25 different things into our life that we want to start doing, that's why it's so common that they never actually stick, or you fall off of them because it's too much, it's too overwhelming. Your mind is going to resist and you will fall back into the same patterns, and it leads to this constant cycle of frustration with yourself because time passes and you're like, I haven't done any of those things. But the reality is, it's just not realistic to do in that way. So the way that you can get around this and actually start implementing these new habits into your life is by turning it into a game. Now, before we get into this technique, I want you to start thinking about the version of yourself that you would like to be. Start to brainstorm and write down a few habits that version of yourself would do in their everyday life, because those are the habits that we are going to start implementing together using this technique. Okay, so now that you have those habits written down, what we are going to do is you are going to create a game board for yourself. Now, you can do this in a way that feels fun and easy for you. If you like drawing things out, go ahead and grab a piece of paper and some markers and make it colorful, make it fun. If you like things digital, you can create tables in Word or Excel or use a habit tracking app. The point is not the medium. The point is creating a visual that makes this process feel like a game instead of a chore. Here's how it works. Each habit that your ideal self would do, you write it down as a level on your game board. So for example, drink 8 glasses of water might be level 1. Go for a 20-minute walk might be level 2. Read 10 pages of a book might be level 3, and so on. The key is, these are small, simple, achievable habits that you can realistically do every single day. Every time you complete one of these habits, you level up on your game board. You can cross it off, color it in, give yourself a point, whatever feels rewarding for you. The act of tracking your progress and visually seeing yourself move through the levels create a dopamine hit in your brain, and this is exactly how video games hook you. They give you small wins, and those small wins keep you coming back for more. Now, here's the beauty of this system. Even on days you don't feel like doing much, you can still pick one habit, complete it, and win for the day. You're not aiming for perfection, you're aiming for consistency, because the more consistent you are, the more those habits become automatic, and once they're automatic, they become part of your identity. This is the real secret. You're not just checking off boxes, you're training your brain to see yourself differently. Every time you complete one of these micro habits, you are proving yourself. I am the kind of person who shows up. I am the kind of person who takes care of my body. I am the kind of person who invests in my growth. And when your brain starts to believe that, your reality has no choice but to shift. So if you've ever struggled to stick with new habits, it's not because you're lazy. It's because you've been trying to overhaul your life all at once. And instead, make it a game. Start small, track your wins, and let the momentum carry you forward. Because the version of you that you dream of becoming is built one tiny habit at a time, and the best part, you can start today. So if you like this video and you can relate to these types of videos, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next videos.